All right, welcome back. I got my juice. I'm juicing. Trying to cleanse my body. Anyway, what's going on? This is Ty, the Abnormal Notary. You are in my YouTube channel. You are a part of the 6-part mini-series talking about Teach Me Apostille the Abnormal Way, the Abnormal Notary Way. My goal in this channel is basically to help entrepreneurs and creatives build, scale, and monetize their business through my personal journey. Okay, I've helped hundreds and hundreds of students with apostilles with this unique niche. Okay, it's very unique. It takes a certain type of business acumen to be able to handle this type of demographic that you're going to be dealing with. But if you can do it and you have customer service and you have the ability to manage data, paperwork, this is the business for you. Okay. So with no further ado, today we are talking about how to transact a Hague request. This is episode number 5. Got one more. I got 4 minutes to get this done. 4 minutes. We gonna do it. All right. So we are back. Now, what is a Hague request? A Hague request goes back to episode number 4, which talks to Hague countries versus non-Hague countries. So for this episode, we're talking about Hague country request. All right. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm gonna give you 2 scenarios. One's a vital record. One is a public document. Okay. These are your steps right here. Write it down, take a screenshot, rewind. It don't matter. Okay. Now, customer calls you. Okay. They have a birth certificate. It's going to said country. They need this done in X amount of time. Okay. That's pretty much how your conversation is going to go. The first number 1 question you always want to ask, if they don't tell you, because they typically will, but if they don't, what country is it going to? You may hear country of destination. You may hear country of intent. You may hear country of use. They all mean the same thing. Okay. I use country of intent, which means where is the document intended to be used in? Okay. So country of intent. So what country is it going to? It's going to Ecuador. Okay. What type of document? It is a birth certificate. Okay. How soon do you need it? I'm not in a rush. Okay. So they've answered all of your questions. Okay. I'm not getting into pricing because that's a part of my workshop that I've been blasting and plugging in all of these episodes. Okay. March 26th, going down in person in New Jersey. Deadline to get your tickets is midnight of Thursday of this week. Okay. So if you're watching it this week, you're good. If you're watching it after this time frame, it's gone. Okay. The virtual event will be April 9th. Okay. That's virtual. Descriptions down below. Okay. So make sure you sign up. It's $50. It's way cheaper than everybody else in their mama who's charging $200, $300, $400. Okay. But again, I may not be your cup of tea. So if I'm not your cup of tea, don't sign up. But if I am, go watch these videos. So when you come to the masterclasses, okay. Now, we determined Ecuador. Birth certificates. Okay. Timeline is of no consequence. So they don't really care when they get it back. Okay. So here is the breakdown of this transaction. Okay. So the customer comes to you. They say, hey, I have a birth certificate. Cool. First question, the birth certificate. Where did it originate from? I'm getting a call. I'm going to do it live. Let's see what this is. Let's see. This is Ty. How may I help you? Okay, so you're looking for an apostille services?
Yeah, I've got a Croatian will already notarized.
Okay.
I needed apostilled.
Okay, and what type of document is it again?
It's a will.
Oh, it's a will. Okay, and it's going to
but it's for a property in Croatia. But I had the lawyer write up the, all the paperwork.
Understood. Okay, yeah. So no worries. So yeah, we can definitely help you. When were you looking to get the apostille completed?
I don't know. How long does it take?
Good question. So it depends. So if you want us to ship it, we use FedEx ground, and that's typically 5 to 7 days. If you want it there overnight, they'll get it the next day, and then the processing time at the Secretary of State is 7 to 10 business days. But they know me pretty well there, so I'm getting them back in about 3 to 5. But the shipping, getting there and coming back depends on, how much you want to pay, because that's just a pass-through cost to you.
Yeah. I mean, what are the differences? I'm sure you've done this a couple of times.
I've done this a few hundred times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So FedEx, I would always recommend do it prior to overnight. So going there and coming back is $64.
Each way.
No, that's total.
Oh, yeah, all right. We're doing that then, if that's...
Okay, cool. All right, and then once we mail it in, they'll receive it. That's when the time starts, okay? So once they get it at the Secretary of State, that 7 to 10 business processing time starts. But again, I normally get them back in 3 to 5, and then once they overnight it back to me, I'll get it the next day.
Now, if I was to send you one notarized copy, could you send me back 3 apostilled copies?
Ooh, I've never had that question asked before. So if you have one will and you make 3 copies of, you want to make 3 copies, or you want to use just the one will? Because we can't issue 3 apostilles for one document. It has to be 3 separate wills.
Right. I was wondering if you could take the notarized document, copy it twice, and apostille it 3 times.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that is illegal for me to do that.
Okay. So then I'll be sending 2 copies, both of which will be apostilled. Both notarized.
Okay, so both of them already been notarized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when did they get notarized?
Let me check.
Okay.
This is New Jersey. On February 11th.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so if you wanted to get them both done, this will include shipping, the overnight, the government fees, which are static. We can't change those. You're looking at $250 to get both of them done.
Okay, and then plus 64.
That is correct.
Okay, what do I do then?
Okay, so I just have to take your information, get you registered, and then you let me know when you want to come in to drop them off, or unless you want to mail them to me.
Sure, I guess I could come in Somerset. That's not far.
Yeah, so I actually had took my Somerset address off because it's just my corporate mailing address. I'm actually in South Plainfield, which is just another 7 minutes down the road.
Okay.
So, but once I set up the appointment with you and I send you the invoice, I'll give you the address of where to go. However, if you want to meet at the Somerset location, we can meet at a Dunkin' Donuts right there. There's a plaza, but it's really up to you.
I guess I can mail them to like 1075 Easton Ave.
Absolutely.
I mean, it would suck, but if they got lost, I could get them re-notarized. So that
yes,
part.
Yes, you
Once
could.
they're apostilled, though, you'll ensure they make it to my house, right?
Yes. So just keep in mind though that the shipping that we're doing is only to the Secretary of State and coming back. Now, I can go ahead and include that to ship it to you for free, but I'll use UPS ground.
No, I mean, how do you normally do it? Get it back to you?
Yeah, so what happens is once it goes to the Secretary of State, it ships back to me because I want to make sure the document it's all good. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yep. And then once I say, yep, all is well, then I typically meet my clients in person and personally hand them to them. But I've
That's
also...
what I like on the apostille side. Okay, so we're grooving on that. All right.
Okay. So do you want to just meet me for the pickup, or do you still want me to mail it to you after I get it?
I would like you to meet you for the pickup after it's been apostilled.
Okay.
I will mail them to 1075 Easton in Somerset.
Correct. Now, keep in mind that is a unit number, so include unit number 11-154.
Hold on a second.
Sure.
Easton Ave. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm going to put you into the address book. I'll give it to you in 1 second.
This is a live call, okay?
And
so he's asked some
what's
things.
What's your company called?
1 second. IHT, Mobile Notary, and Apostille Services.
Yeah, where the hell's my address book? There.
I'm going to have to pause this because we're about to get into some personal information. But ain't God good? Y'all get to see this happen in the questions that I ask. And sometimes the customers will try to do fraudulent things, okay? Unacceptable. And I don't know if the second document is going to be a copy.
I got too many
No
things.
problem.
Yeah.
And it's important that when you get these notarizations, that they are legit.
Mobile
okay?
Notary Services and Apostille, is that it?
So IHT, Mobile Notary, and Apostille Services.
Okay.
I got to go.
That's
okay?
what I've
I'm going to
got
pause this and be back.
Google, by hand. So the second page is the same thing typed, written out by my own hand. And then the third page is the 3 witnesses.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And your Croatian lawyer, that's what he told you to do, right?